What you're about to experience are my opinions and truths. I'm suggesting they're possibilities for you to consider, in which you can then come up with your own logical conclusions. Hello everyone, Logan here with Decoded Reality, and I wanted to show you guys and gals a little bit of astrology when it comes to the worldly events that's going on right now. This is kind of important. You know, our world right now is, to me, is really in complete chaos. And some of you may not be feeling any effects right now. But I wanted to give you an observational point, a vantage point that maybe you have never considered before. Even if you don't know astrology, even if you don't understand how this works, I'm going to give you a kind of a crash course where to make it really easy and then bring history into this. Now, obviously, this has taken the world by storm. It's just getting bigger and bigger. And of course, the more people that focus on it, the larger it's going to grow. That's just how a self-fulfilling prophecy works. That's psychology, by the way. That's just energy. You know, things grow where energy is focused upon. I'm not saying this is true or not. I at first when this came out, I was automatically thinking it was all just a bunch of bullshit. And I'm on the fence. I'm 50-50. I don't know. I'm observing it just like you are. But I can't help but look at this because I believe in this. I believe in this energy and how it works. And I'm going to show you a little bit of history and maybe to enlighten you a little bit on what this perhaps could be. Now, you know, corona means crown. And that's a big deal. You know? But I want to show you the natal chart aspect. Anyway, this is the current planetary positions, and I keep circling this. This is the focal point, folks. There are 4 planets right here. And I've got them highlighted in red. This is the actual breakdown of them. Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and Pluto. They're all in the sign of Capricorn. This is Capricorn. Capricorn, in case you didn't know, it means Earth. It means that the energy that is being directed with these planets will affect the Earth. It's an Earth sign. Mars, of course, just moved in there not too long ago. These planets move and circle around this natal chart. Saturn's been there for a while, as is Pluto. Pluto is the planet of destruction, death and regeneration. Shiva, the destroyer in the Vedic system, the god of the underworld, Hades. Saturn is, of course, Father Time. Jupiter is his son, Jesus, Jupiter, Zeus. And then Mars is the planet of war and upheaval. So there's a lot of energy. You can see, you put all these energies together in the sign of Capricorn, and here they are. And that causes some major upheaval because of the energy these planets are all giving in the sign of Capricorn in the zodiac sign. Now this is a big deal, folks, because then when you go and you look at history, and I'm just simply showing you something that could be a possibility, not to get crazy about, and you know, I'm not saying this is true, I'm saying this is a possibility. In the year 1345, there was what's called the Black Death, the bubonic plague, that completely decimated and killed many millions of people throughout Central Europe and Asia. The story, if you read it, about this Black Death, it started in Asia, which is where this coronavirus supposedly is getting the finger pointed at it, of where the starting point is. But nonetheless, this Black Death, the planetary position, the alignments back then, had Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars together in the sign of Aquarius, which I can show you that it would be right here. This would be the chart for March 20th, 1345. This is where the planets were. Now, we have these planets in Capricorn right now, but they're just moved into the house of the zodiac sign Aquarius. And, you know, Pluto was over here, but nonetheless, these energies were enough to perhaps influence what we know of as the Black Death or bubonic plague. So I'm showing you that because there's some similarities going on right here. And then, you know, the last time Pluto, the destroyer, was in Capricorn was in the year 1775. when the American Revolution happened. And then, of course, the Declaration of Independence was written. So, here is the chart for that. And you'll notice, here's Capricorn and here's Pluto. All the other planets are spread out, but this is the main focal point for when that American Revolution took place, supposedly. Again, I'm going on history. I don't know if it's true. A lot of history we can't trust. But nonetheless, Pluto is at 24 degrees when this American Revolution happened, right around there. So then we go back to today's chart, and you have Pluto at 24 degrees. Now, Pluto's a slow-moving planet, taking it's the number 248 to actually make an entire 248 years to make its way around the entire chart. So it's a slow-moving planet, of course, we're told. And here it is, sitting inside, hanging out with Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. Now, folks, again, I'm not here to instill fear. I'm here to bring awareness and show you a possibility, a vantage point that you may have never considered before. Okay? And, again, this is when the bubonic plague, one of the plagues happened, the Black Death, that wiped out millions of people. Right here is the chart for that, and here we are with this coronavirus. Now again, hey, look, we go back, and the reason why I thought it was fake, or I'm still on 50-50 on it, but they come out with SARS, they come out with H1N, they come out with Ebola, and they come out with the swine flu, and the list goes on, and it's just like they say, we're going to die from this, we're going to die from that, and are they setting us up to think that this one's this one's going to be a fake one? Or it's not going to be what they're saying it's going to be? Are they just trying to instill fear in us? We just don't know, folks. It's just not possible. We don't have the knowledge. We're not on the front lines of what's going on. And until somebody that I know personally is on the front lines that can tell me exactly the accuracy of what these stories are telling us, then it's a guess. And so therefore, but these are not a guess, folks. These are not a guess. This is a real thing right here if you believe in astrology. But I'm saying is look at history, and then you look at patterns, and I'm into patterns and origins, and these right here, this is a very big deal. Something's coming down the pike, and it's not too hard to believe that considering what's going on in our world right now. And is this going to perhaps affect the upcoming selection of the 46th president, if there is one? Or will this cancel it out and we'll not even have an election? That's a possibility. What is it you see, folks? What would you like to add to this? A lot of stuff going on here, but I wanted to share that with you. My name's Logan. This is Decoded Reality. Thanks for watching.